possibilities. Welcome to the practice of harmonizing the fetal period. This is Anima Laboratorium, Asel, and I will gently guide you through this process now. Let's talk about your birth. No, not the story that you know about, or the one that you were told in the physical world by your parents, relatives, or acquaintances, but about the part of it that you do not know, but always felt it. I invite you to do this practice for harmonizing the moment of your conception, your development and birth into this physical world. To undergo it, I ask you to get in a comfortable position, relax, close your eyes. And now I will pronounce the words of intention to invite the energies that will be necessary for your awareness, transformation, and acceptance of many moments associated with your birth. I ask all the energies below the level of divine love to come out of our field of light with me and the participants of this practice. And I ask all the energies of the level of divine love, the level of the Creator and above, to enter our field of light with me and the participants of this practice. I invite my spirit guides and the ones of the participants, the angelic race, the Akashic records keepers, the spirit of time, the spirit of Gaia, the Absolute, and other representatives of the teaching system whose help will contribute to blissful passage of practice, acceptance of lessons, awareness, and transformation. I express my sincere intention to be a pure conductor of all requested energies, and that all information and energies that will be channeled through me will be the most benevolent and the purest, in a clear form and sufficient volume, and will be accepted by the participating souls according to their readiness to accept them. For the benefit of me, for the benefit of all participants, for the benefit of all living beings on the earth and in all universes. It's done, it's done, it's done. So be it, and so it is. Now please pronounce the following. I ask my higher self to come and fully manifest in me. I allow the energies of the Creator to freely pass through my physical body. Put down all the barriers now. All the barriers that you have created around you up till this moment to protect yourself from some destructive feelings and emotions, from pain and fears. Imagine how they all go down lower and lower, deep into the earth, and now you do not see them. Please follow my voice, imagine or visualize if you do not see what I describe now. Long ago, before your birth, and even before the birth of your parents, several souls gathered and agreed to meet on the earth, to be in the same family in different capacities, in order to go through certain experiences to enrich the spirit. You chose them, and they chose you. knowing what you have to go through, what to achieve and what to feel, what emotions and states to go through, and knowing deep in heart that of course everything will be fine in the end. Just staying firm on the belief in it and not giving up. The souls of your parents incarnated, lived for some time, and then met each other. And now your time has come. A few months before conception, your soul periodically flies around your parents in order to get to know them better and tell them your name, which you have already chosen. You appear to your mother in a dream to hint that it is time to think about it. Or maybe on the contrary, you want to surprise her, but that doesn't matter. The main thing is that the time has come. And here comes the moment of conception. The energies of yin and yang unite and condense through that set of parental chromosomes that will help create your physical body of a boy or a girl. Track now what you feel and how it feels on the body and in your soul. If you feel a clamp or a block in the body or something unpleasant in your soul, some stories rise in your memory that bring destructive vibrations into the process. Dissolve them by inhaling the divine energies of unconditional love and absolute acceptance through the crown chakra, and exhaling mentally into these sensations, visualizing how everything dissolves and leaves, and rainbow glows form in those spaces. I will give you some time to complete this process. Embryo. This combination of energies gives birth to a new energy pattern called seed of life. It is in the form of 3 petals from which the cells of your body gradually develop. You are still very small as a grain, but you are growing quickly, developing. Mom and Dad may not yet know about you, or maybe one of them, on the contrary, immediately feels it and begins to track their condition. The first makings of the nervous system and the main organs are already there. Your heart begins to beat. Soon, Mom and most likely Dad will find out about you. Track now what you feel and how it feels on the body and in your soul. If you feel a clamp, a block in the body, or something unpleasant in your soul, some stories rise in your memory that bring destructive vibrations into the process. Dissolve them by inhaling the divine energies of unconditional love and absolute acceptance through the crown chakra and exhaling mentally into these sensations. Visualize how everything dissolves and leaves, and rainbow glows form in those spaces. I will give you some time to complete this process. You continue to grow and develop. You and your parents had time to think and overcome all doubts about your birth, and soon the whole family will know about you, your future siblings, grandparents, and others. Track now what you feel and how it feels on the body and in your soul. If you feel a clamp, a block in the body, or something unpleasant in your soul, some stories rise in your memory that bring destructive vibrations into the process. Dissolve them, please, by inhaling the divine energies of unconditional love and absolute acceptance through the crown and exhaling mentally into these sensations. Visualize how everything dissolves and leaves, and rainbow glows form in those spaces. Take your time to complete this process. You hear everything. You calm your mother. Sometimes you are stressed and afraid with her. You hear how she sings, and you move in her tummy to the beat. Sometimes you heal her through the placenta, and through it She feeds you some yummy things. She loves you so tenderly and sweetly. Sometimes she is like a child herself. And sometimes you unwillingly become a witness to not very pleasant events. Track now what you feel and how it feels on the body and in your soul. If you feel a clamp, a block in the body, or something unpleasant in your soul, some stories rise in your memory that bring destructive vibrations into the process. Dissolve them by inhaling the divine energies of unconditional love and absolute acceptance through the crown chakra, and exhaling mentally into these sensations. Visualize how everything dissolves and leaves, and rainbow glows form in those spaces. Take your time to complete this process. You and your mother change very quickly in the body, in moods and tastes. Hormones play and provoke emotions. Or maybe mom works and gets tired, or she's sad and you feel it, and this state is transmitted to you. Track now what you feel and how it feels on the body and in your soul. If you feel a clamp, a block in the body, or something unpleasant in your soul, some stories rise in your memory that bring destructive vibrations into the process. Dissolve them by inhaling the divine energies of unconditional love and absolute acceptance through the crown chakra, and exhaling mentally into these sensations. Visualize how everything dissolves and leaves, and rainbow glows form in those spaces. I will give you some time to complete the process. When mom thinks about you and imagines what you are like, goosebumps of tenderness and love run through her and your body. She strokes her tummy and talks to you. She talks to you from the very beginning of pregnancy, first mentally and then out loud. Track now what you feel and how it feels on the body and in your soul. If you feel a clamp, a block in the body, or something unpleasant in your soul, some stories rise in your memory that bring destructive vibrations into the process, dissolve them by inhaling the divine energies of unconditional love and absolute acceptance through the crown, and exhaling mentally into these sensations. Visualize how everything dissolves and leaves, and rainbow glows form in those spaces. Take your time to complete this process. You are already getting cramped in your mother's tummy, although it is still cozy and warm. But the time of your birth is approaching. You and your mother are preparing for this process. No one can say exactly when this will happen. Everyone is waiting for your appearance in this world. And then this very day comes. Someone will say that it happened earlier or later than the planned date. But we are all born at our own time. Your energy picture from the seed of life, having gone through the stages of growth and formation, turned into the flower of life, and succumbing to the bewitching impulse of creation, you are born. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, open yourself to the light of this world. An incredible wonder has just revealed. Track now what you feel and how it feels on the body and in your soul. If you feel a clamp, a block in the body, or something unpleasant in your soul, some stories rise in your memory that bring destructive vibrations into the process. Dissolve them by inhaling the divine energies of unconditional love and absolute acceptance through the crown chakra, and exhaling mentally into these sensations. Visualize how everything dissolves and leaves, and rainbow glows form in those spaces. Take your time to complete this process. With your first breath in this reality, you are the bridge between the Absolute and Gaia that connects them. You are a child of the earth and the Creator, a spark of the Absolute and the body of light, just like the child of your mother and father. And now, while inhaling, imagine how the light enters through the crown, passes through the whole body, and exits on the exhale through the legs into the ground, goes deep into the very center, the heart, the crystal of the earth, connects with it. The energies are intertwined into a beautiful pattern, and as we inhale, we direct this pattern upward. It enters through your legs, passes through your entire body, and as you exhale, exits through the top of your head, rises far up, and connects with the Absolute. This pattern is enriched with the energies of the Absolute, adding new drawings of energies, and then returns back to you, entering the body on an inhale through the top of your head and anchoring in the heart of your soul, getting mixed with the love of your earthly family, mom and dad, to help you grow and develop and live your happy life. Take a couple of such breaths and exhales, and then you can gradually open your eyes. Oh.